Welcome to the One Place East Talking Newsletter for March 2026, edition number 34. So the top of the front page, as always, we have an image that goes across the top, probably about a third of a page. This month's image is of 3 little chicks, all that have little bonnet hats on, so for Easter, and some glasses. So from left to right, there's 3 chicks. There's one with a blue hat and blue glasses, then green, and then pink. And above this, on the left top-hand side, there is a dark blue One Place East logo. And on the right-hand side, green text in bold writing, which reads newsletter, and pink text, also in bold writing, which reads March 2026. The middle of the page, as always, there are 3 images from left to right. The left image is of 2 men standing outside the One Place East office. Both are holding a placard, which one reads Save Our Libraries. The other one is a lot smaller, so I can't actually read what it says. But I know that both of these men are going on a day of action at East Ham Town Hall when this photo was taken about the library proposed closures within Newham. And they are both looking at the camera, both have hats on and are dressed for very cold weather by the looks of things, and are both smiling, looking directly at the camera. The middle image is of 2 men on a bus, and I know this image was taken on the way to a visit to Sky Studios in Boreham Wood. One of the men is facing directly at the camera and smiling, and the other man is facing in the opposite direction but has his head turned round and kind of has his arm up in the air, as if he's like celebrating, and he is also smiling. And then lastly, the third image is of a lady in the office, and I know this was taken at a Create to Market workshop. She appears to be sticking something down on a piece of paper and looks like she's very much in the zone with whatever she's doing, so she's not looking at the camera. And then underneath those 3 images, there is text which reads, One Place East celebrates International Women's Day with inspiring podcast special. On Sunday the 8th of March, One Place East marked International Women's Day 2026 with a powerful new episode of the One Place in Conversations podcast. Hosted by Cara Wilson, the episode featured guests Misbah Butt, Vimla Mahadu and Rupal Mehta, who shared insightful reflections on women's empowerment, inclusion and the ongoing work still needed to achieve equality. The discussion highlighted the experience of women within our communities, celebrating achievements while recognising the barriers that many continue to face, especially women living with disabilities. Their stories and perspectives created an uplifting and thought-provoking conversation that resonated strongly with listeners. If you missed it on the day, the full episode is available to watch back, and then there's a YouTube logo and a link which is tinyurl.com/IWDOPE 2026. And on the right hand side of that text, as always, we have a box. This month's is in like a mustardy yellow, and it has the contents of the newsletter. So we have Save Newham Libraries campaign, page 2, Disability Festival in the Park, page 4, Spotlight on Lived Experience, page 8, Disabled Persons Rail Card, page 10, and then there is a very small thumbnail picture of a flyer which is enclosed, which is for a One Place East Quid Night fundraiser. So it just lets people know that there is an enclosure. And that is the end of page 1 and the front page. Page 2 is for Save Newham Libraries campaign update by Cynthia Bolin. So we have a Save Newham Libraries logo, which is a black circle with white bold text inside, which reads Save Newham Libraries. And then beside that, we have a black One Place East logo, and then bold black text, which reads Standing Up for Our Libraries. Campaign activities at One Place East began with our group designing placards during a One Place creative workshop, sparking discussions about the importance of libraries and public spaces. Some members later joined direct action events to help amplify our message. Our first day of action took us to a demonstration outside East Ham Town Hall, where we stood together to show the council's finance group how strongly we opposed the proposed changes to local library services. We felt upset and worried for some of the library workers when we heard the council was making it difficult for them to join in the protests. This made us want to support the campaign even more. On our second day of action, there were lots of people there. It was a full house at the demonstration outside Stratford Town Hall. We worked together as a team to tell the councillors how important our libraries are to us. The campaign has had a lot of success. Together, we stopped the London Borough of Newham from closing any libraries. They also agreed not to cut library services, which could have meant fewer opening hours and fewer services for local people. The council also said they will not cut any staff hours, but the campaign is not finished yet. There may be more work to do before the local elections, but we want to make sure the councillors stop the efficiency savings that are still planned. We also will keep watching what the council does if any other Labour council is elected again. We do not want the campaign success to be reversed. For me, the campaign was a chance to meet new people and work well with others. I feel happy and proud that I helped do something good for my community. So thank you to Cynthia for, one, bringing that campaign to our attention, but two, for continuing to provide updates on exactly what is going on and being such an integral part of the campaign itself and going to all of these protests. If you would like some more information about this, or you would like to get involved in our One Places campaigns group, because we campaign about a variety of things that our group members bring to us, please contact Erica Miles on 0208 925 2435 or email erica.miles, that's MILES, at oneplaces.org. And you can follow Save Newham Libraries on Instagram, TikTok and X at the handle Save Newham Libraries. And that is the end of page 2. Page 3 is split into 2 articles which kind of relate. So the top article is clutter taking over? BBC One Sort Your Life Out is seeking new households. We were recently contacted by Alex, a casting producer from the popular BBC One series Sort Your Life Out, hosted by Stacey Solomon. The team are currently looking and preparing for the 2026 series and is looking for households across the UK who may benefit from support in decluttering and reorganising their home, and they're hoping to reach people within our community. If you haven't seen the programme before, Stacey and her team of organising experts spend 7 days helping families transform their homes. They reorganise and create calm, functional spaces that feel completely renewed. Many previous participants have described the experience as genuinely life-changing. You can take a look at earlier episodes on BBC iPlayer to see the kinds of transformations they help families achieve. The team is interested in hearing from a wide variety of households, including families and long-term shared homes, where clutter has built up or where keeping on top of everything is becoming challenging. This can happen for so many reasons: health issues, disability, caring responsibilities, bereavement, demanding work schedules, ongoing medical appointments, or simply a period of life that has become overwhelming. The programme aims to offer supportive, hands-on help while also raising awareness of the pressures people face behind closed doors. If you feel your home needs a reset, or you know someone who may be struggling and could benefit from expert help, this could be a wonderful opportunity to make a positive change in a sensitive and encouraging environment. You can apply here, so you can visit www.optomen.com/sort-your-life-out. So Optomen is spelled OPTOMEN. If you need support to apply, please contact Andy Murphy on the One Place East office number or email andy.murphy@oneplaceeast.org. And then underneath that, there is an article for Clearing Your Space from Collecting, Hoarding and Everything in Between, which will take place on Wednesday the 23rd of March from 11 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. at the One Place East office. So this is part of our run-up project. And this compassionate and supportive workshop explores what lies behind hoarding tendencies, how mental health influences our relationship with possessions, why decluttering can feel so difficult, and how individuals and families can better understand this condition. If you would like to book your place, please visit tinyurl.com/events OPE. And if you need support with booking, please contact Sue on 07939 975 763, or you can email runup@oneplaceeast.org. That is the end of page 3. Page 4 is an exciting one. So it's split into two sections, but they're both relating to each other. So the top half of the page, we have a Disability Festival in the Park logo, which is the words Disability Festival in the Park. But the word disability is, each letter is in a different vibrant colour, from yellow, purple, blue, pink, green, orange, and then repeating the same colours again. And there are some colourful bunting above the top of the fourth page, which are all in those exact same colours. And it has save the date, Wednesday, the 22nd of July, 2026. So this is the confirmed date for the Disability Festival this year. It will be returning to Christchurch Green in Wanstead, again from 12 till 7 p.m. Full details will be released soon, including how you can get involved, whether you would like to join the steering group, become a sponsor, or book a space to be there on the day. There will be plenty of opportunities to take part and help shape another fantastic community celebration. We are super excited about this year's festival. There are also opportunities for volunteering and to get involved in like the creative side of stuff. So if you are interested, do contact. I will give you the details at the end of this page. But excitingly, as part of the festival, we have managed to secure funding to create a community choir, which will be performing live on the main stage on the day. And as part of that, we are going to be having weekly rehearsal sessions in partnership with Clay Hall Choir. So we've got somebody professional coming in. You do not need to have any singing experience whatsoever. You do not need to be able to sing. I don't sing myself. I sound awful, but I still am part of it. So we're not excluding anybody. If you would like to be involved, please come along to our first rehearsal and information session, which will be held on Tuesday, the 14th of April from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the One Place East office. And as this is the first session, we will be providing lunch. That won't be something I don't think that we are able to do going forward budget-wise, but for the first session we are. So if you would like to get involved or just come along to find out more, please contact the office on 0208 925 2435 or email info@disabilityfestival.co.uk. So that is our new email. It's quite exciting. We've got a website coming, which will definitely be finished by the next newsletter. We are now on Facebook and Instagram at Disability Festival in the Park. So please give us a follow if you're on social media. And yes, stay tuned for more exciting information about the festival. And we hope to see you at the choir. And that is the end of page 4. Page 5 is about our tech assistance project at One Place East. So we have our tech assistance project, TAP, is here to help you with all your everyday digital needs. We know that technology can sometimes feel overwhelming, so TAP offers free one-to-one appointments to give you support at your pace in a friendly and accessible way. Whether you are trying to get online, complete an important application, or simply learn how to use your device with confidence, our team is here to help. We can also support with applying for a blue badge, applying for a freedom pass, completing mobility scheme transport applications, using your smartphone, tablet or laptop, setting up accounts, passwords and email, and getting help with online forms and essential services. That's not a limited list of what we can do. We can help pretty much with most things technical. So these personalised sessions ensure you get the time and guidance you need to feel more confident with technology. If you would like to book a one-to-one appointment or learn more, please contact Aways Niaz on 07377 170 210, or you can email Aways, that's OWAIS, .niaz, NIAZ, at oneplaceeast.org. And then underneath that, as part of the TAP project, we have an AI, a helping hand for everyday life workshop coming up. That is held on Tuesday, the 24th of March from 3 till 5 p.m. at the One Place East office. There is a tiny little flyer beside the text, which has what we'll cover, what is AI in a simple terms explained, tools for easier reading and seeing, simplifying confusing info and letters, drafting emails without stress, and staying safe and spotting scams. So that will be at the office. If you would like to book, again, contact Awais on the mobile number provided, or you can email him. So AI is such a big part of daily life for a lot of people now. I mean, I use it a lot, pretty much every day. So if you're not familiar with it, actually, there may be things that AI can help you to do that you do on a daily basis or weekly basis in a much simpler way. So yeah, if you're intrigued to find out a bit more, do come along. And then on the top right of that page, we have a very bright red box with white text inside which reads, useful info corner. Stay informed, stay connected, and build your digital confidence with these hand-picked resources from the Tech Assistance Project. So we just have 3 different links here that might be useful for some of you. So first is finding affordable internet. There is a free short course. So if you are looking for ways to reduce your internet cost or support someone else to get online, Digital Unite and the West London Alliance have created a free 10-minute course for this. So you can visit tinyurl.com/affordable internet course. Then we have Safer Internet Day 2026, Smart Tech Safe Choices. This year's Safer Internet Day focused on smart tech safe choices, exploring the safe and responsible use of AI. So there are a lot of guides that can be accessed if you visit tinyurl.com/safer internet guides. And then lastly, we have technology guides, which are over 400 free how-to articles. So this is from Digital Unite, and they offer a huge library of 400 plus easy to follow digital skills guides. So for more info, visit digitalunite.com/technology-guides. And that is the end of page 5. Page 6 is split into 2 sections. So top half of the page, we have a cream square box with a variety of different colours of text, from orange, pink, a teal blue and a green. So we have please vote for, and then a green One Place East logo. So One Place East have been named finalist for Charity of the Year for Redbridge Chamber of Commerce Awards. So we're very excited about this, and this recognition reflects the dedication of our staff, volunteers, partners, and the people who use our services every day. It's a moment of pride for our whole community. So to take home the awards, so there are 3 charities that have been shortlisted as finalists, and obviously we're one of them. There is voting involved, but the thing is, if you vote, your vote will not count unless you actually attend the award ceremony on the day, which is the 21st of March. So again, as much as obviously we appreciate votes, and we'll still appreciate you voting for us even if you're unable to attend, but what happens is when they scan your QR code on the day when you arrive at the event, that is when your vote is kind of registered. But you can cast your vote by following these steps. So scan a QR code on the screen. So there's a QR code underneath the please vote for One Place East flyer, or you can visit tinyurl.com/vote for OPE. Then you have to select get tickets. So it will take you to an Eventbrite link. You click on get tickets. You scroll to the very bottom because there's a lot of different options for tickets. And at the bottom, you will see an option for RCC, which is Redbridge Chamber of Commerce Award Vote. Then you add that to your basket and you check out. And then when prompted, so it asks you, I think, for your name, your email, maybe your phone number. And then when you check out, it asks you for more information, and it will have a drop down box, which asks you to pick a charity code. So there'll be a list of different codes you can choose from. And the One Place East code is OPE 2026. And then, as I said, when you attend the event, and you scan your code to get in, that is when your vote is registered. So every vote does make a difference, and your presence on the day ensures your support is included. And we really do appreciate anybody who takes the time to either vote and definitely attend on the day. If you want support to book or vote, please contact the office. email info@oneplaceeast.org, or you can contact my mobile on 07944 119 899. So thank you for everyone who takes the time out to do that for us. And underneath that, we have a very short little flyer. The colours of the flyer are bright red, a very dark blue, and then like a mustardy yellow or greeny yellow, I would say. Top right of the flyer, there is a cricket bat and a red cricket ball. And then on the left, a white One Place East logo and the mustardy greeny yellow indoor cricket trial sessions text. They are held on Monday the 23rd of March and Monday the 30th of March from 10 a.m. till 12 p.m. at the Parkside Community Centre. That's 176 Gunmays Lane, Ilford, IG3 9PP. So if you would like to come along to try out indoor cricket, so we will do our absolute best to make these sessions as accessible as possible. So there will be support available if you need it. For more information or to discuss your access needs or to book, please contact Andy on the One Place East office number or email andy.murphy@oneplaceeast.org. And that is the end of page 6. Page 7 is our upcoming events for One Place East. So at the top, we have a fuchsia pink box with a white One Place East logo, text which reads upcoming events. And then on the top right-hand side, we have a QR code which reads scan me, which will take you to the events page of the One Place East website. So from top to bottom, we have One Place East Reminiscence Group, which is every Monday from 2 till 4 at the One Place East office. Then we have a Create the Market design workshop, which runs every Thursday from 10:30 to 3:30 p.m, also at the One Place East office. Then we have our One Place pop-up, which is every Tuesday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Redbridge Central Library. So that's for anybody who wants to know more about the services we offer. Please go down and speak to a member of our team. And that is every Tuesday besides school holidays. And then we have a Proper Blokes Club every Thursday from 12 p.m. That is meeting at Ilford Station, and that is a weekly walk and talk for men in the borough. And then we have One Place Gaming, which is every Wednesday from 5 till 7 at the One Place East office. So that's for people who like gaming, whether that's board games, PlayStation, Nintendo Wii, etc. It is a very social group. They are very lovely. So do pop down if you like that kind of thing. And then our monthly Calming the Mind and Body workshop, which takes place online via Zoom with my colleagues Sue and Maria, which is suitable for anyone suffering from anxiety, depression, PTSD, chronic health conditions, or people that just want to relax. And March's date is Saturday the 28th of March from 3 to 5 p.m. And then we have our One Place East site support group, which will be held on Tuesday the 7th of April from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Redbridge Central Library. So that is a monthly meeting for people with visual impairments. They do sometimes have open meetings. A guest speaker will be confirmed for that meeting nearer the time. And then we have our One Place East Learning Disability Group, which is held monthly. So the April date is Tuesday the 14th of April from 4 to 6 p.m. at the One Place East office. So if you live in Redbridge and you have a learning disability, please do go along because that meeting, they speak up about a lot of issues in the borough and try and campaign for change. And that is the end of page 7 and of our upcoming recurring events. Page 8, spotlight on lived experience at One Place East. So at One Place East, we're always proud to highlight the voices and stories of the people who make our community what it is. This month, we're pleased to share a personal and thoughtful contribution from Geethan. He recently created a video exploring what daily life is like for him as an autistic adult living in London. Through honest reflection, memories from his childhood in the Netherlands and moments from his everyday routine, he offers a meaningful insight in how autism shapes his experiences. So you can watch this video by visiting the link or scanning the QR code below. The link is tinyurl.com/Geethan Bala. That's GeethanBala. You can also follow Geethan on TikTok. That's at Geethan Bala also. So there is an image of Geethan. He is standing at Ilford High Street, looks like in front of Boots. He's got a hat on and sunglasses because the sky looks very sunny in the photo. And he's got his right hand up, almost like he's waving, and he's smiling and looking directly at the camera. So Geethan wanted to share this video. So obviously said more than happy to put it in the newsletter. I did ask him to create a little article about why he made it. And this is the article that he gave me. So I created a video titled Living with Autism, A Day in My Life in London, UK. Autism Awareness Tamil Vlog. The purpose of this video is to give you an honest and personal look into what daily life is like for me as an autistic adult. I created this video, Living with Autism in London, to raise awareness, understanding and acceptance of autism through my own lived experience. Many people have heard of autism, but not everyone truly understands what it looks like in everyday life. Through this video, I show my daily routines, hobbies and reflections while revisiting meaningful places in the UK. I also reflect on my childhood in the Netherlands, my school years, teenage experiences and my time in college in London, sharing how autism has shaped my journey. Filming this video was important to me because I believe awareness begins with real stories. Speaking on camera is not always easy for me, but I chose to share my experiences in the hope of encouraging greater understanding and acceptance. In addition to this video, I create content based on travel, vlogs, events and photography. My aim is to document meaningful moments while building a space where people can connect, learn and reflect. This video means more to me than just a vlog. It is a personal step towards sharing my story and promoting greater awareness of living with autism. So firstly, I just want to say thank you to Geethan for not only providing us with the video to share, but also for writing that article. I also want to say that if you have anyone listening, by saying you, an article, a story, a video, a poem, anything that you would like to contribute towards the newsletter, please do send it through to me at Jodie, Jodie.roast, ROAST, yes, like roast chicken, at oneplaces.org, or you can contact my mobile 07944 119 899. I'm quite conscious that obviously this is the third month now we've had an article around autism, and I don't want listeners to think that that is all we wanting to focus on. It can be any form of disability. It can be a sensory impairment. It can be a mental health condition. It can be experienced as a carer. So obviously at One Places we work with all user groups. So it just so happens that we've had a number of articles about autism, but it doesn't obviously have to be autism related. It can be to do with any condition that whatsoever. So do contact me if you have anything you want to contribute, because I'm always more than happy to work with someone to try and put a little article together. Or you can just give it to me and then I'll insert it however you want it, obviously within reason. So yeah, thank you to Geethan for providing us with that. And then at the bottom of page 8, we have the meeting dates for One Places for Change. So obviously as part of the library campaign. So that project that supported the library campaign in Newham is our One Places for Change project, OPEC for short. So our upcoming campaign meetings, which take place at the One Place East office, are Tuesday the 17th of March and Tuesday the 7th of April. And then we have an information sharing meeting, which happens once a month. And that meeting is on Tuesday the 31st of March. So if you would like more information, you'd like to join, they have a WhatsApp group for One Places for Change. Please do contact the office. Contact Erica at erica.miles@oneplaces.org. And that is the end of page 8. So page 9 is split into 3 sections. So the top section is for our wheelchair forum, which has joined the conversation, has a picture of a wheelchair on the right hand side of the header. And it says, what is it? A friendly gathering for wheelchair users and people with limited mobility. When? Monday the 13th of April 2026 from 2 till 4 p.m. and that will be held at Studio 2 of Redbridge Central Library, Clements Road, Ilford, IG1 1EA. So join us for an engaging forum where you can connect with other wheelchair users and share experiences, learn about new technologies and resources, discuss accessibility issues and solutions, and find support and build community. Topics include regular opportunities to meet with AJM local wheelchair provider, guest speakers, accessible travel tips, adaptive sports and recreation, and advocacy for disability rights. So if you are interested in joining, please do contact Erica at erica.miles@oneplaceeast.org or contact the One Place East office. Underneath that, we have complete our annual survey for a chance to win a £50 voucher. So it's that time of year again where we want to find out what you think of our services, whether you've used befriending services, come along to any of our workshops, come to any of our meetings, social activities that we've done, or even if you just receive our newsletter, we want to hear from you. If you complete the survey and leave your details, you will be entered into a prize draw to win a £50 voucher. To complete the survey, please scan the QR code which is pictured to the left or visit tinyurl.com/OPE survey 2026. If you need support to complete the survey or would prefer to receive a paper version that you can complete by hand, please contact myself at the One Place East office number at jodie.roast@oneplaceeast.org, or you can call me on my mobile or text or WhatsApp or however you like to communicate on 07944 119 899. Underneath that, the last article for page 9 is an upcoming workshop on lifestyle choices and addictive behaviours. That will be held on Monday the 30th of March, 11 a.m. till 3:30 p.m. at the One Place East office. So the world has changed and we have to adapt, but things can feel like they're moving too fast, causing all kind of distressing coping behaviours. Whether that's doom scrolling, online shopping, compulsive eating, drinking, you name it, anxiety, addictive and compulsive behaviour seem to be everywhere. Explore the nature of addiction and what we really need to be healthy and happy individuals. So if you would like to book, contact Sue on 07939 975 763. You can email runup@oneplaceeast.org or you can book online at tinyurl.com/events OPE. And that is the end of page 9. Page 10, rail travel just got easier. Wider access to the disabled person's rail card. So some of you may have one already or may have heard of them. So a disabled rail card gives the holder and one adult companion 1/3 of most train fares throughout the National Rail network. It costs £20 for a year or £54 for 3 years. And there's apparently no planned price increases linked to this new eligibility expansion. The average annual savings are estimated at around £126 per year. So obviously it could be less or more than that, depending on how much you use the National Rail. So from the 1st of March, thousands more people across Great Britain have now been able to benefit from discounted rail travel, as eligibility for the disabled person's rail card has officially expanded, which means that people who were previously not eligible now can enjoy significant savings on their journeys. So who now qualifies? So under new expanded criteria, you now qualify if you hold a blue badge, you have a disabled person's bus pass, that's in England, Scotland or Wales, you have a London disabled person's freedom pass, are unable to drive on medical grounds, which will be confirmed by a DVLA or a health professional. You have received Armed Forces Compensation Scheme benefits. You receive industrial injuries disablement benefit at 20% or higher. You are without speech, or all previous qualifying criteria, including eligibility through PIP and ADP, continue to apply. So they've very much expanded, and they are actually launching a second phase of expansion in September this year, which will aim to recognise a wider range of non-visible and complex disabilities as well. So it will expand even further. But at the minute, this is the criteria. So benefits of the rail card, as I said, gives you a third off most train fares, a third off for an accompanying adult, and average yearly savings. And you also get additional partner discounts for days out, hotels and restaurants. So how to apply? So you scan the QR code, which is on the screen, or you visit disabledpersons-railcard.co.uk. If you need help applying, our tech assistance project, which I mentioned earlier in the newsletter, can help you in completing the online application. So if you would like to book an appointment to do this, contact Aways on 07377 170 210, or you can email him at aways.niaz@oneplaceeast.org. So yeah, we're chuffed that they've expanded the eligibility and that they're continuing to do that. And we will obviously in September, once there's an updated list of criteria, we will share that with you all as soon as it comes in effect. And that is the end of page 10. Page 11, split into two sections. So top section is Talent Network upcoming workshops. So we have two different workshops upcoming in March and April. The first being a Better Sleep workshop, which is a 2-part series. That the dates are Wednesday the 25th of March and the 8th of April from 11 till 2 at the One Place East office. And the second is a Self-Regulation and Managing Emotions 2-part workshop, which will be held on Wednesday the 1st and 8th of April from 11 till 2 at the One Place East office. I just want to point out before giving you any more information that day 2 of both workshops is the same date and the same time. I actually initially thought this was an error from my colleague sending it to me, but turns out it's not. The second part is kind of merged together. So whether you attend the Better Sleep one or the Self-Regulation one, the second part of your workshop will always be on the 8th of April. So for Better Sleep, it's offering a gentle, practical Better Sleep workshop designed to help you build healthier sleep habits at your own pace. Created by Nadia Abdul Therapy, this workshop encourages small, manageable steps that can lead to real improvements in sleep and well-being. Self-regulation, it says, emotional well-being isn't something we master overnight. It's a skill we build gradually through awareness, practice, and compassion for ourselves along the way. This month, we're excited to highlight a workshop designed exactly for that journey, the Self-Regulation and Managing Emotions workshop. This 2-part experience offers a structured yet gentle approach to understanding your emotions, strengthening coping strategies, and integrating healthier patterns into daily life. Whether you're navigating stress, seeking better balance, or simply wanting to deepen your emotional toolkit, this workshop provides a supportive space to grow. So to book or for more information, contact Andy on the One Place East office number, or you can email him at andy.murphy@oneplaceeast.org. And then underneath that, as always, we have a little flyer for our EFT sessions, which, for those who do not know, is Emotional Freedom Technique, which is a simple yet powerful approach that has transformed lives around the world by gently tapping on specific energy meridian points while focusing on stress or difficult memories. Sorry, my voice is going. EFT helps release negative emotions and restore balance. This technique is easy to learn, deeply calming, and can support emotional healing and resilience. Whether you're looking to reduce stress, overcome challenges, or simply feel more at peace, EFT offers a practical tool you can use anytime. Come along and discover how EFT can make a positive difference in your life. So upcoming sessions, Wednesday the 25th of March, Wednesday the 29th of April. Both dates are from 3 till 4 p.m. at the One Place East office, and contact andy.murphy@oneplaceeast.org or contact him on the office number to book or for more information. And that is the end of page 11. Page 12, which you'll be pleased to know is the last page. You won't have to listen to me any longer. So top half is a flyer for NEL North East London. Cancer Alliance presents Patient Experience Movie Night, which will be held on Thursday the 19th of March 2026 from 5 till 7:30 p.m. at Everyman Stratford in London E20 1JQ. So North East London Cancer Alliance is hosting a special Patients Experience Movie Night, inviting the community to an evening of powerful storytelling, reflection and connection. This inspiring event will showcase a series of short films, including one created by a patient who bravely shares their own cancer journey. The films highlight real experiences of compassion, resilience, and the impact of cancer care across North East London. The evening offers a meaningful opportunity to hear authentic patient stories on the big screen, connect with others affected by or involved in cancer care, reflect on lived experiences and the support available, and following the screenings, there will be a short Q&A session where attendees can share thoughts and insights. Want to attend? To reserve your seat and secure your place for this heartfelt and uplifting evening, scan the QR code, which is to the left of the article, or you visit tinyurl.com/NEL movie night. Grab a friend, settle in and enjoy an evening of powerful stories and popcorn. And then underneath that, we have, as always, an article about the One Place East Talking newsletter, which I won't go through because the fact you are listening to this shows that you know it exists, so therefore don't need to know. Then we have a little section for safe paper and safe trees. So just trying to encourage people who get the postal copy of the newsletter to consider signing up for the email version. 1, to save the planet, but 2, to save postage costs also. And then we have our social media handle at One Place East for the logos which are beside it: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, Spotify and YouTube. And then lastly, we have our funding logos. So these have actually changed. Well, one has been added, which are London Borough of Redbridge, NHS North East London, Cadbury Awarding Body, Mopac Mayor of London, the Lottery Community Fund, Lloyds Bank Foundation, and then the new one that's been added is funded by Transport for London, London Marathon Foundation Inspiring Activity. So thank you to all of our funders. And then at the very bottom, we just have our registered office, our registered charity number, and our company limited by guarantee number. And that is the end of page 12 and of this month's newsletter. So enclosed or attached, if by email, with this newsletter is a flyer for our Quiz Night fundraiser for One Place East, as mentioned on the front page. So that is taking place on Friday the 10th of April at the Kenneth Moore Theatre Foyer in Oakfield Road, Ilford, IG1 1BT. So the time is from 7 p.m. till 10:30 p.m. Tickets are £15 because obviously this is a fundraiser. So the aim is to try and make money for the charity. You can scan the QR code on the flyer or book your tickets by visiting tinyurl.com/OPE Quiz Night 2026. So you can book, I think, up to an additional 10 tickets online. So if you're booking for a group of people, you don't all have to book individually, you can book together. For more information or support with booking, please contact me on 07944 119 899 or email jodie.roast@oneplaceeast.org. Free snacks will be provided and I'm in charge of the snacks, so there'll be good snacks. There is a bar available, which I will mention is card only. And we do have a raffle taking place on the night, and I know we have some really exciting prizes. So the flyer, just for design elements, the background colour is like a very dark teal blue. There are 2 light bulbs either side on the top of the flyer, and some like fairy lights going across from one bulb to the other. And then we have quiz night in like a gold neon colour. On the flyer, there are a number of stars like spaced out around, and there is a pint of beer, a glass of red wine, and a can of Coke, just to show that there is alcohol available if people want to buy it. There are some raffle tickets, and there is a packet of crisp, which look like they're the colour of salt and vinegar as they're green, but we will have a selection, do not worry. So if you are free on the 10th of April, you can afford to pay £15 to support One Place East, and you want to have a very lovely Friday night. We did do one last year in June, and it was so successful, and everyone that came, this is not a lie, like this is truth. Everyone that came said, please do another one. So that's why we're doing this. We're back by popular demand. So yeah, do come along and support if you can. If you do have any raffle prizes you want to donate, also, we are more than happy to accept those, but no pressure whatsoever. And that is the end of the insert for March's newsletter. If you want any more information about anything included in the newsletter, support with booking, or any of that, then please do contact the office on 0208 925 2435. You can email info@oneplaceeast.org, or you can contact me on my mobile at 07944 119 899. I have given you that number a lot throughout this newsletter. Thank you very much for listening, and I look forward to speaking to you all again in April. Take care.